Good afternoon, good day. Let's wait for people to get up in here. Hey guys, welcome in. Good afternoon. Hopefully you're all doing well. Hey Laylee, nice to see you. I feel like these comments look super small. Is there something wrong with my eyes? I have to bring you guys closer so I can see. Hi Rashana. I was gonna call you Rashawn. Good evening, guys. I'm here. It's been such a long time since I did a live. Honestly, lives take so much out of me energy-wise, so I don't really do them very often, but I'm here. I love you too, Laylee. I hope you're doing well. Hey, Floetic Justice. Welcome in, guys. Nice to see you. Okay, so if you saw earlier on, I did put up a poll and I asked everybody what you guys would want to read on this evening. I don't do lives very often, but I know I was due to do one. I really, really wanted to do one. I don't know why, like I always feel to do one at the end of like the term when my son finishes school, probably because I'm like decompressing and I'm taking a big exhale. I don't know what it is. I'm just always on the go, guys, but I love you guys. So let's get into this. My son does have school in the morning, so I'm doing this on a school night technically. My energy feels pretty good right now, but we'll see how we go. All right, let's get into this. I'm going to be going from Aries all the way down to Pisces. This is going to be whatever messages come out. This will be a time-stamped reading. So timestamps will be available at the end of the live. What have you got planned for the holidays? So I am going away literally next week. This time next week, I'm going to be in a whole nother destination. I'm so excited. My son's very excited too. And for the rest of the holiday, I'm just going to wing it, do some fun stuff. I'll be trying to stay consistent with the channel, but I will be sort of like trying to find some rest in between as well. Oh, thank you, Danita. I appreciate you. Right, let's get into this. Aries. Let's go, let's go. Represent your signs, guys. Get the energy juices flowing. Please remember to use your discernment as well. Not every reading will be for you. Aries, welcome. Let's see what's going on. Messages for Aries. Don't forget to click the like button as well. I appreciate you guys in advance. Messages for my Aries. What's going on for Aries? Messages for Aries. Anything could come out, so I'm excited to see what this has in store for us today. We've got the Eight of Cups in the reverse and the Three of Wands. Four of Wands in the reverse. The Four of Cups. Interesting. I don't know, some of you don't want to hear this, but you've got a return potentially happening. Someone could view this as a missed opportunity, some sort of disconnect. Someone could be missing you, especially if there was like a departing of a workplace or somewhere that you used to frequent, where you used to see someone very, very often. Somebody could have been expecting you to return and you haven't. I don't know why I'm getting this. Some of you have you've ended a contract. This could be at a gym, a membership of some kind. It's somewhere where you used to go. Someone used to like seeing you there, and you're not going, you're not showing up. This is someone who waits for you, or someone who likes to see you. What is this that I'm getting, Aries? Let's see. The Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant. This could be a workplace thing. Some of you have recently left. You could have left the workplace very abruptly, or you left somewhere that you used to go daily, weekly, monthly, somewhere that you frequent. You've left. You could have ended this contract abruptly. Maybe people didn't know you was leaving until the last minute. You could have kept it very hush hush. For those of you who are getting ready to leave and you are getting ready to sign a new contract, this could definitely have something to do with your career. There's something here about maybe you not telling people, or you not wanting to kind of be located where you're going. So some of you are turning the page and having a fresh new beginning as well. But you're going to be missed. Something here about people missing you. The World card, yeah. I'm seeing you end a contract, big time. There's a contract coming to an end. And you're going to have people very intrigued as to where you're going. So I don't know if you're somebody here who's sort of like in the spotlight, or a lot of people kind of get intrigued by what you're doing, what you're kind of getting into. But it kind of looks like people are kind of like, you're leaving out the door and people are kind of watching you walk past the window. You ever have that when you walk past the window and you can just feel the head go, like you feel the eyes moving with you? It gives that sort of energy, like people wanting to know where you're heading next. Oh, where's Aries going? Are you famous? Page of Wands, Six of Cups. Yeah, and these could be people that you're kind of leaving behind as well, Aries. The Star. Are you famous? Seriously, are you famous? Or are you well known in some sort of way? A lot of people are invested in some sort of lifestyle or something that you do. This could just be you. With the Star being here, you're a showstopper, or you're definitely coming out in some sort of energy where people view you this way. But with the Three of Swords, it's almost like, oh, I miss Aries. Wherever Aries is going, I wish I was there with them. You could be somebody here who a lot of people are sort of like pining for your energy, Aries. So be aware of that. Four of Swords. A lot of people think about you, Aries. There's definitely someone here who may feel like after you moved away from them, there has been some sort of glow up. This could be recognition. You leave the house, people recognize you, and it could be like hood famous. Doesn't have to be anything like extravagant. Could be that you have a platform, you don't have to, but it's kind of giving an energy of you being known for something, or you kind of stepping up in some sort of way, and you have people from the past sort of like wishing that they could still speak with you. I really could be talking to somebody with some sort of fame or some sort of level of people know you. All right, what else? Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Cups, Queen of Swords, Judgment. Okay, so you have called some sort of judgment on maybe a third party situation for some of you. Two of Cups, Six of Wands. You could have felt that you and a person had some sort of longevity, and that may have changed. And you could really be sort of stepping into the energy of standing on a decision to move away from somewhere that there's too many cooks in the kitchen, or someone could have betrayed you here with the Ten of Swords. For some of you, there's a friend who could have betrayed you as well. That friend could be regretting betraying you because you've never been the same with them since. Even if you communicate with this friend, it kind of gives the energy of me and Aries don't really connect how we used to. So overall, Aries, there's a lot of people missing you. A lot of people are missing you, missing your energy. And it could be like onwards and upwards for you. A lot of good things could be coming in, moving forward. Last messages. What else? Any new love interests? Because I can't really see anything new in regards to love. I'm seeing new work, new contracts, even new fame, new recognition, new... I don't know if this is a certificate for some of you or getting a certificate for something new. Anything for the love life? 10 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. What else? Knight of Wands. The 4 of Pentacles. The 10 of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles. And the Magician card. Yeah, this does not look promising, Aries. So if you're here wanting a love story, it doesn't look like that. I'm sorry. Come back next time. I'm so sorry, Aries. It kind of looks like King of Swords. You could be somebody who has very much sharpened in terms of your discernment. And I definitely feel like you're looking at dating with a new lens. Whatever you've walked away from, there's definitely an energy of you not wanting to repeat something that happened before. So say you was done dirty. We do have pain here. We've got the 10 of Swords, betrayal. We've got the 3 of Swords. But it's not really... The way that this energy has come out to me, it's like this is something of the past. This is something that you're very much moving away from. And I feel like it's giving the energy of you putting your foot down and kind of not standing or settling for less. And I kind of feel, Aries, that you might be finding that even if you are somebody who has danced with the idea of dating, or you're single and you're kind of mingling a little bit, you're kind of not too wowed by what's coming towards you, and you're right to be that way. Because I feel like whatever you're looking for something stable and solid, and you could be being met with a lot of manipulative energies, people who are kind of stressing you out, people you're looking at them and it's like, universe, God, spirit, like, why? Like, is this the portion that you're sending me? Like, when's the next batch of people coming in so I can kind of like make a different decision on what's in front of me? Like, it's giving the options are not giving. Do you resonate with that? The options aren't giving. And it's giving you kind of held back, and you kind of feeling more so like love is a little bit of a burden rather than something that you're enjoying to delve into at the moment. And there's something here about some of you wanting to manifest options, or relations of some kind, but it's like you're being met with wishy-washy energy, or the pick of the bunch isn't great. It's like going to buy some fruit and then realizing that all the fruit is spoiled. Like, you love strawberries, but the strawberries don't look nice today. You love mango, but the mango's looking a little bit squidgy today. Like, it just doesn't entice you right now. 6 of Swords, the Tower. Yeah, you could be dodging bullets out here with the Sun. And I mean, there's no rush. Some of you could be happy to be sort of like solo. You could definitely be more so occupying the energy of I'd rather dodge bullets than get into anything that is going to regress my healing process, or have a damaging effect on me, rather than something that's positive. So that's what I'm seeing. I don't really see something great coming in right now, although the energy can change. 9 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Some of you, there's a little bit of paranoia regarding maybe getting into a connection and the same thing happening again. You could have been ghosted in the past as well, Aries, and you're kind of like holding space for something better. I don't really see you being afraid of taking a leap of faith, but what I do see is you being very, very cautious with who you meet next in regards to love, opening up into relationships and so forth. You may not be crazy about jumping all in, which is fine. You could be definitely kind of tiptoeing. It gives tiptoeing and being cautious. And for a lot of you, you are very much a catch. A lot of people may desire you, find you attractive. Some of you are very generous lovers as well. When you get into a connection, you ain't stingy with it. You're going to give. If you're going to give, it's not half-assed. It's full way. And that energy, you know that it needs to be directed wisely. And I do see you kind of in the energy of you being very, very cautious. And that's down to possibly dealing with somebody manipulative in the past. 6 of Wands. For those of you who are moving this way, Spirit is saying, yes, that's how you need to move. So it may not be time to sort of like delve headfirst with the Temperance. Yeah, you're chilling. King of Cups into love right now. King of Cups is here with the Temperance. Chill. High Priestess, you have a knowing. I feel like in this process of sitting and kind of waiting and being cautious, your discernment is definitely sharpening. So it's not a bad thing. This is the type of reading that I will say, like, being cautious is going to be a benefit to you rather than a hindrance. You know, there's nothing bad about waiting, okay? Especially if you're going to have a more favorable outcome in the end. Hey, Kim, I'm good, my love. How are you? I know I'm live. I don't really go live very often. My energy don't say yes. It's once in a lifetime these days. But I'm here. So that was Aries. How long did I spend? I'm not going to time these, but I know I'm probably going to be here for a bit. All right, let's move on. Taurus. Timestamps will be available at the end of the reading, guys. Taurus, how are you? Taurus. What's going on for Taurus, please? Don't forget to click the like button. We've got the Strength card and the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Moon. Messages for Taurus. The Ten of Wands and the Five of Swords. Okay, so there's like some sort of urge that somebody has regarding you, where they want to know what you're doing, but I feel like it's for not the best reason. This could be like about sabotage or causing some sort of disturbance, or I want to say drama. This could be somebody here who's played games with you in the past. Maybe you've been through things with this person, whoever this is. There's like, this has something to do with what you're doing, like your affairs, where you go every day. This could be something to do with your work, maybe a craft that you're working on. Some of you are moving in silence. Some of you are building yourself, manifesting things, and you're not kind of doing this in the forefront. I'm kind of getting a hidden working on self sort of energy with the Queen of Pentacles and the Moon. So there's something here around you putting in some sort of solid work. I feel like someone is kind of looking at you as what you're building. It looks like something that would be solid. This could be somebody here who's associating you with you being very smart, very clever. I don't know, you've got somebody here looking at you in a very high regard. So it's almost like you have, how can I put this? Someone knows that you're not going to be building BS. Someone knows that the type of this is someone who knows you, okay? This is someone who may know how you move. They've possibly been very close to you in the past. This is somebody here who could know you're very meticulous, know you're very hardworking, know you pay your bills on time. Like, this is someone who knows you. They're familiar with how you move. So therefore, if you're being quiet or silent, or if you're moving in a way where they know you've got stuff going on, this could be somebody who knows you're always at work, or they know that you're kind of not, you know, you're not slouched. You're not going to be on the sofa just doing nothing, scratching your backside. You know what I mean? Like, you're doing bits. They kind of want to know what you've got going on. And for some reason, this is somebody who's pressed that they can't play with you or interfere. So it's not a bad thing. So it's not a bad thing that you're being silent or keeping it under the radar. It's almost like you've got someone here wanting to sabotage you and they can't see what you're doing. Who is this person for Taurus? Who's this person for Taurus? Four of Wands. The Lovers. Oh, the Ten of Pentacles. Why? The plot thickens. The Queen of Cups in the reverse. So you had a relationship with this person. You possibly have fallen out of love with them, or they manipulated your feelings in some sort of way. If I'm talking to a feminine, you have a very if you love them in the past, now I'm not saying love has completely erased where it comes to this person, but you're somewhere on the scale of having feelings that were hurt for this person and knowing that they manipulated something and played with you, but dancing with the feelings that you kind of shouldn't have for them, but you still do, that you hurt over them as well. Did my explanation make any sense to you at all? Did that make any sense? Someone that you was with, you was in a connection with this person. You could have been married to this person. You could even still be married and you're separated. And because the Queen of Pentacles can be a married woman with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, but there was something that was manipulated here. You feel like someone hurt your feelings. This is someone here who doesn't wish you well. Could be a Sagittarius. This is somebody here who may be very forceful or domineering, controlling. If you have separated from someone, this is somebody here who really would have done everything and anything to manipulate you into staying with them, despite knowing that they're doing things behind the scenes or even to your face that weren't in your best interest. So even when, say you've gone through a separation, because somehow this person's still in your energy and it's talking about them looking at what you're working on now. So if this is like an ex or someone that you've moved on from, for good reason, you could be keeping yourself sort of hush-hush or away from this person, or you're moving sort of like under the radar. They view you as hidden. They view you as somebody here who's working, you're hardworking. They view you in high regard, but you're hiding something. You're keeping it to yourself. And I feel like because you know the way that this person moved, in your separation, if this is resonating for you, you separated from them and they could have manipulated you into staying, or it was very hard to detach or untangle yourself. Kind of like a yo-yo. My son has had loads of yo-yos over the years, and when the yo-yo gets tangled and it's in all sorts of knots and it gets to the point where you can't even untie it, you just got to throw away the yo-yo and get a new one. That's what this is looking like. You were very intertwined with this. And King of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Could have been someone with a mistress. The Star. Someone feels that you're working on something behind the scenes that is good. Like it's bringing you some sort of new beginning. Yeah. I want to say, regardless of what has happened here between you and this person, they view you very highly. And if there was any manipulation behind the scenes, Taurus, if there was any games, mind games, it's actually because they know that you can kind of like do it on your own. This is like the energy of trying to bring down the person who has stuff going on with them. You know, they don't view you as a slouch. Like I said, they don't view you as somebody here who can't make it. But they may have kind of wanted to kind of put you in your place in some sort of way here. The Knight of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. There's like a humbling energy about this person. They wanted to humble you. They may have said some pretty sort of under the below the belt sort of stuff, like things that hurt you. You've set yourself free from someone and they're kind of up in arms about it. They don't know how to kind of feel. This is someone who's trying to grab hold of control energetically. And for some reason, they feel like they can't see what you're doing. You're kind of like to yourself. You've kind of closed off very much so from this person. If you were stuck or mentally conflicted, I don't really see you still being there. I feel like someone views you as working in silence towards some sort of elevation. You're holding back from them with the Four of Pentacles. They do not know what you're doing. If you was wondering, you know, if there was any sort of thought in the back of your mind, like what's going on with this person? Can they get to me? Do they know what I'm feeling or whatever? You're coming off as very, very strong, but you're also coming off as somebody who could be working on building themselves without them. All right. The Two of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, they're wondering if you're giving to a new connection. For some of you, you are moving towards a new connection as well. Wow, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Page of Cups. You could be lightly dating someone. It could even shock you that there's somebody here who you're going to cross paths with moving forward. That could be a water sign that you're really going to love spending time with. Okay, could be a Scorpio, a water sign, Ace of Pentacles. This has the potential to grow. This really does have the potential to grow. Don't think pessimistically. Is that even a word? Pessimistically. Pessimistically? Don't be pessimistic. I know that's a word. About your new beginning, or kind of like even dibbling and dabbling. It's not going to be any harm in going out and having a good time. I don't know why I feel the need to say that to you, especially if this is like you've not kind of had a companion in a long time, or you've kind of just been working here. There's something here about you enjoying a new experience with the Nine of Cups. You may need to let your hair down with the Empress, get glammed up, get dressed up, man or woman, do your thing. Cut your hair, go to the barbers, go hairdressers, do your nails, get a pedicure, do your thing, put on your best stuff, you know, feel nice. All of that good stuff to kind of like make yourself feel good. Some of you have got multiple people that you're going to be coming across that you're going to have to make some decisions about. Be careful who you confide in. If you have a Capricorn friend, they may not be as genuine as what they're coming off to you. You're going to have to be very careful what you talk about with this person. Why? King of Pentacles. It's giving the energy of not discussing romantic options with a friend, which tells me they may not be trustworthy. This is the type of person that could sleep with your man or your woman. Okay. Sorry, guys, I'm kind of ghosting the chat. I'm getting into the reading. Hi, everyone. Four of Cups, the Chariot card. Yeah. Refrain from talking too much about who you're seeing, what you're getting into. With a specific air sign, maybe. This is somebody here who could want you to be very free with your information. This could even be somebody who's enjoying having you vent to them. I don't know, like somebody is enjoying you talk about your heartbreak, or talk about disappointments, or this happened with Leon and this happened with Sarah and that happened, and they're kind of like thriving off of that energy. So you could have a disingenuous friend, could be a Capricorn, maybe an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but they want you to do this for some reason. They want you to talk to them about your stuff. I just kind of see that you might have known this person for a long time. This person kind of looks at your disappointments. They kind of maybe get a charge from it. Oh, with friends like these, who needs enemies? So yeah, there's that. Overall, I do see big changes coming in regards to you making moves behind the scenes. I feel like the key point that I'm seeing for you, to sum up this, who am I doing? Taurus, is if you're moving aloof, it's for good reason, especially for those of you who have just got out of like a situation where it was very controlling, or someone who you know is kind of like they want to hold on to your energy. I'm feeling it will be a good idea for you to just keep doing what you're doing. It's giving a real sort of like I'm grinding behind the scenes, but you just don't know I'm doing that. But people don't view you as somebody here who's just going to be sitting there doing nothing, especially someone that you dealt with in the past. Could be an Aries, somebody that you was in a relationship with, but it's giving a very dominant masculine energy. They could be somebody here who they could either be influential, or they kind of like take up a lot of space, whether they're just kind of a larger guy, or there's something very sort of like big about this person, whether it's their energy that you felt was suffocating. There's something big about this person. I don't know if they're bigger in stature or their presence is big. There's something big about this person. Super masculine, like an alpha, but they may be very toxic with it too, which makes it not the best. All right, let's move on to Gemini. Don't forget to click the like. Thank y'all. All right, let's see. Hi, Antoinette. Thank you so much. It's lovely to be on here with you guys. Messages for Gemini. What do you have, Spirit, for Gemini? Tell me about Gemini, please. We have the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Pentacles. The 2 of Wands. Some of you are at a crossroads, whether to keep going with something or whether to let something go. This could be that you've been very generous in your investment of this thing. This could be that you've been, I want to say, offering your time. I want to say some of you do volunteering or something like that, or you could be like there's something about a non-profit for some of you, so you could be just putting your time into something, whether this is you're gaining experience or you do a couple of hours somewhere, or you kind of give to something, but you might be changing your mind on this. And the reason why is maybe you're thinking about expanding, or you're thinking about kind of like your future prospects and whether this is going to be beneficial for moving forward. Some of you are realizing that maybe it's time to move on with something or go somewhere else. You could also be wondering what the future holds, because some of you are putting a lot of effort into something and you might not be feeling like it's as beneficial as when you started. And you could have hoped maybe more would have manifested from it, or it would have opened some sort of opportunity or a door for you. And it's kind of like you're between worlds a little bit here, or you could be deciding like, am I staying? Am I going? Something like that. Messages for Gemini. The Moon in the reverse. The Knight of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles. For some of you, this is someone who's doing this with you. So this could be somebody here that's in your life. You could be realizing that somebody's a little bit off with you or irritable. And this could be somebody who's even making the decision as to whether to continue to invest in a connection with you. I'm sorry, that's what I'm getting. Especially if you're dealing with an earth sign and they've been a little bit wishy-washy with you, or there's something off about them. They could be kind of a little bit, I want to say they're short with you or passive aggressive or something like that. And you're kind of realizing that there's a change in someone's behavior. And this does not have to be a relationship, like romantic. This could even be like a friend or someone that you're kind of around. Whether you're deciding to leave this alone or deciding that you're kind of putting in a lot of effort and it's not being appreciated, or someone's deciding this with you. It could be both. You could be sensing an energy from someone and you're kind of like, I'm not really feeling this. I don't really like the way that this person's talking to me now. It's giving that, like you're kind of feeling like there's a struggle here, or should I stay? Should I go? Should I block them? Should I continue? I wanted to manifest give and take, but is this who I want to give to? Or is this what I want to give to? Something like that. Ace of Swords. Fool. 7 of Pentacles. The Chariot card. Yeah, some of you might be ending this specific dynamic. And I say dynamic because for some of you, it is not a love interest. For some of you, it's a contract. For some of you, it's a workplace where you've worked with someone and you're just getting an off vibe, or you're kind of getting an energy of, does this person even want me around? I said people, so take it if it resonates, but does this person kind of want to work with me like that? Or it's changed. There's a tone that's changed. There's something that's changed that you're feeling, and your intuition is correct. It could be time to move on. For a lot of you Geminis, it's time to move on. With the Chariot card, the 7 of Pentacles, I do feel like for those of you who are deciding on whether to stay or whether to go, there is going to be an avenue that's opening up for you where it's going to be presented to you as a new beginning. So you might be getting an out with something, or you're kind of saying to yourself, oh, well, that thing in my life, it's kind of run its course, but there's this thing over here that I've seen that I want to apply to, or this thing over here that I want to do instead. Judgment. Yeah, there's a decision coming in for a lot of you, and I feel like it's time to go. With the 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups can talk about a celebration. Don't overthink things, because some of you have been very loyal to a situation. You've been giving your time and your energy to this, but it's becoming more a burden or more a stress because of all of the afterthoughts. You could be second guessing something too much, and because of the vibe that you're getting, it's putting you in a very weird headspace, and you're realizing that, yeah, I didn't want to leave this behind, or I was quite comfortable here once, but I'm not anymore. You and somebody could be growing apart. This could be a Capricorn, Queen of Cups. This might take you by surprise. This looks like an energy of, I never thought that me and this person will kind of hit this brick wall, or fall out, or go our separate ways. So it kind of gives like a space for introspection. This could be somebody that you and them were quite cool back in the day, or you had even a lot of love for this person, whoever this is. This could be a Leo, a Capricorn, but there's a dynamic that's drastically changing for some of you with the Tower. And I feel like with the Hermit, you might find yourself going it alone from someone, even a Virgo, or separating yourself to kind of reevaluate this specific relationship in your life. Something might be turning toxic, or you could be deeming it as somebody is toxic, or they're just not being the best with you in terms of their vibe. You're sensing a tone change. 7 of Cups, Queen of Swords. You may be questioning, like, was this always there and I never saw it, or I never noticed? But there's something here that's kind of sticking out to you. So it might be the end of the road for a certain connection in your life. This could be a feminine for some of you that you're dealing with. It could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, the signs I'm seeing, Virgo. I think I said Capricorn. It could be a Leo with the Sun card, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well. Feminine energy. Wheel of Fortune, 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Some of you are about to have a lot of success doing something independently. Some of you could be waking up to the fact that you're like you've had a hidden gem, and you could be waking up to your full potential. This could be about a business or some sort of craft that you're going to be perfecting here. Some of you are going up in a way, or you could be getting a promotion of some kind here. There's an ascension that could be going on, masculine or feminine. And I'm seeing a lot of success. I'm seeing a lot of success. I don't know how this relates to this other situation, whether you're leaving this behind and this big blow up is going to happen, or push forward, but it kind of looks like a change to your fate in a way. And this might be like a solo enterprise, something that you're doing to gain success by yourself. But there's like a glow up here with the Emperor energy. Your money could be increasing. You could be getting a promotion, recognition, job well done. It's looking like a new position that you're going to be occupying here, which looks good. Justice, nice. Someone around you is experiencing a struggle. This could be somebody who you've been in a relationship with. You went through a number of seasons with this person. 4 of Pentacles. This is somebody here who could be penny pinching, or there's a financial struggle, or they're not doing as well as what I feel like they anticipated that they would be. For some of you, this is an ex with that 5 of Pentacles. And this could be karmically orchestrated with the Justice, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. This could be somebody who's in the middle of having a rebrand or a new beginning here. And this could be somebody also who may have started something and they're struggling to continue. So maybe they experience some sort of elevation in some sort of way, but they're kind of stalling, or it's a plateau. And this could be like a struggle that the divine is trying to teach them something through this period of having to kind of get themselves above water again. It feels like someone's kind of struggling here. For some of you, it's a Taurus. Some of you, this is someone who didn't take a relationship serious with you. 6 of Cups. This is someone from the past. Could be a Scorpio. They're shifting their perspective on something, the Lovers. They're shifting their perspective on how they treated a significant relationship with you in the past. They feel like they should have been more stable. They feel like they should have been more serious about a connection. But this is hindsight. Hindsight is 20/20 with the world. But now something is over. It's like they're very all over the place mentally, down to a commitment that they feel they should have given more to. This is somebody who feels like they're learning a lesson in love at the moment. This is somebody here who's finding some sort of truth regarding the sentiment of things that they didn't regard before. So if this is someone here who may have taken you for granted, if this is someone here who may not have taken a connection with you serious, they could have been leaving you on red. This could be somebody here who was ghosting. They were here today, gone tomorrow, or they were acting like, you know, it was good 1 minute and then the next minute you kind of didn't know where they were at, especially energetically and mentally. They could have been very emotionally distant with you, or they kept sort of like messing around or going cold or playing games or whatever. This is definitely somebody here who is learning a lesson about what matters in life. This could be somebody who's getting closer to the people around them, family. This could definitely be somebody who's seeing the importance of having a support system, people in their corner, people who they can kind of like rely on, grow with, so forth. There's something here around them realizing that a soul tribe is very important, and you could have definitely have been somebody here who triggered this thought process, especially down to messing something up with you. Someone's learning some sort of lesson about the sentiment of things and love and commitment and what it actually means, but it may have taken them to kind of lose you in the process. Why are you showing me this? 7 of Swords, the 10 of Swords. Okay. 3 of Wands. King of Swords. Feels like someone's maturing. I feel like someone's mindset is changing with the 6 of Swords, the King of Swords. This is someone who's growing up. So why does Gemini need to know this? The Star, because this person's healing. Could be an Aquarius, 9 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles. It's crazy to me because this is a little bit bittersweet. What you wanted somebody to do when you was right there in front of them, when they had access to you, you was still around, or there was an opportunity to change a circumstance. This is somebody here who looks like they're going to be doing some sort of healing and being a better person. Unfortunately, it may have taken for them to lose you, and they're recognizing that. They're recognizing that. Is this person going to reach out? I don't know why I want to ask that question. And this deck is running low, so let me grab this deck. Is this person going to reach out? 7 of Wands, 7 of Cups, 7, 7, 77 could be significant. Page of Swords. This could be somebody who can't find you. They could be asking friends about you, or trying to figure out where you roll, what circles you're connected to now, who they can contact to kind of get back in contact, especially if you don't have their number anymore. There's been like a change of number, change of address. Queen of Wands, 10 of Wands, 2 of Swords. They feel blocked. They feel blocked. This is someone who you're not, there's no channel of communication, but they want a channel of communication to reconvene. Judgment, the Justice card, the Hermit. Yeah. This is somebody who's trying to find a link back to you. Okay, this could be through family, if they knew anybody that you was related to, friends, people that you guys may have known in the past, or you know. They're really trying to clutch at straws to kind of get back in contact with you here. This person knows that they did wrong, and I feel like to some degree this person is looking for some sort of redemption, but they need to find you first. Okay, I don't know what that's about, but they need to find you first. They could be blocked on all platforms. The number you have dialed has not been recognized. Please try again later. Dun, dun, dun. You know that tone? That's how it sounds over here when someone gets completely blocked or there's a number change completely. So they're healing, but it took for a lot to happen and a lot of betrayal and, I want to say, mishandling you to get to that spot of healing. Interesting. Let's move on. Air pipe, as we say. Hi Zen Dove, how are you? Don't forget to click the like button, guys. It's been a while since I've done a live, so I want the live to circulate if we can. Thank you, guys. Let's move on. Messages for Cancer. Timestamp. Cancer. Let's see. What's going on for my Cancer peoples? Those of you who have just joined, we've just moved on to Cancer. I just did Gemini. Make sure you check all signs, guys. All signs that are relevant to you. Ace of Cups. Messages for Cancer. Ace of Swords and the Fool. Ooh, who's taking a fresh new leap in love? Some of you you're ready. I'm hearing ready. The Sun. Ooh, you're ready. You ain't just ready, you're ready. Cancer, what's going on? Messages for Cancer. The Temperance in the reverse. You don't want to wait anymore. Someone doesn't want to wait anymore. Four of Swords. For some of you, you have someone here who's kind of been waiting in the wings to approach you. And it's like, yep, I'm going to shoot my shot. This could be somebody here who's been kind of procrastinating, or it could be a Sagittarius that's been procrastinating with you. The Five of Wands, the Page of Cups. You may have questioned, this could be somebody here who you're talking to. Maybe you haven't quite got into a connection with them, but it's new. Like this is someone here who you're dancing with the idea of, could this be a thing? Looks like a new person that you could be talking to, or you're wondering about here. It kind of looks like you're wondering if someone is into you because of the way that they're moving. Or this could be them to you. Sagittarius could be significant. Maybe a Pisces, an Aquarius. Death card. Hangman. Okay, so if you've been kind of dancing with someone, two-stepping, like, are we doing this? Are we not? Is this a thing? Someone's tired of that dance. You know, that dance that you do when you kind of like into someone, or, you know, there's something there and you kind of want to take it a bit further to explore or see how it kind of fit together. Or could it be a thing like you're done with all of that? Like someone's tired of all of that, whether this is this person, it could even be them. This could be somebody here who's playing it very, very cool, calm, collected, and you're kind of thinking, are they even here? Like, are they into me? Do they even want this? Like, and there's like a transformation to some sort of held back, stuck energy, or kind of like waiting. It looks like procrastination or playing small, or Instead of the two-step, you're going to just jump to the electric slide. It's a very different dance. It looks like you're kind of going to go for it, or someone's going to go for it with you. The Three of Pentacles. That's right. That's what I'm seeing. That is what I'm seeing. Let's do this. Why is that there? Magician. You're going to get more participation from someone, more action from someone. Something's going to start to move. King of Pentacles. That's what I'm saying. Come with the meat and the potatoes, or the tofu, whatever it is that you roll with. Come with the vegetables. Come with something on the plate. I need something on the plate, guys. This is give me some more. Give me some more. High Priestess. It's been too sort of like small or lukewarm, or so something's turning up a notch between you and a person. This could be an earth sign. Could be somebody here who's very stable. Queen of Cups. Yeah. Two of Swords. You've kind of not really known how to play it with this person. So you could be kind of dancing between. This kind of looks like a new love. So this might not resonate for everybody. You're kind of like dancing between, should I show more affection or attentiveness to this person? Should I show that I'm into them? In terms of being more sensitive, or more sort of like emotionally wanting more, or, you know, or should I play it cool and cold and detached and resting bee face? Like, some of you are kind of not really knowing how to kind of gauge or read the situation a little bit here. We've got the Queen of Swords, the Two of Swords, and then the Queen of Cups. I don't see this as another person. I see you kind of like trying to pitch what's going on, the temperature with this person. The Two of Cups. Yeah, I'm seeing a connection and two people sort of like wondering. Communication could be something that needs to improve between you and a person as well. I'm seeing communication needs to be had, and this person who you're dealing with could definitely be coming in and expressing something. Now we've got the King of Cups. I feel like you're going to see a different side to someone. If they've been more held back and reserved, this is going to be somebody here who's going to be inviting you out. Let's go do this. Do you want to come over, or on a weekend? Like, you're turning up a notch with someone. King of Cups. They may even be talking to you more, showing more interest. You could be like seeing a more romantic side. If you've been talking sort of more platonic, you're going to be kind of talking, you know, talking. Not just small talk with the Page of Pentacles. Let's see what else. The Empress. Someone could be trying to come back your way from the past, especially if you dealt with a fire sign. This person's stressed out that you could be going towards something else. They're stressed out about the prospect of you having a future elsewhere. This person's fearful of you moving on. Six of Swords. Yeah, fearful of you moving on. Nine of Swords, Six of Swords. They're stressed out about you moving on. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Could be a Leo, the Strength card. 10 of Wands. This person's guilty. The Tower. Why are they guilty? Because of the Tower. 8 of Pentacles. Why are they guilty? Because of the Tower. The Emperor. 2 of Wands. This is somebody who, when you were with them, you could have been giving far more to the connection than they were, first off, I'm seeing. When you were with them, they had a decision to, if this is a man, this is somebody here who had the opportunity to kind of take a healthy level of control over the relationship. So that could be to be attentive, to plan things, to kind of step it up a notch. It's interesting because of what I've just got over here, but I feel like that's a completely different person. Some of you have been dealing maybe with an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, and when they had the chance to build something with you, they could have chosen to withdraw. Some of you, you've been through that withdrawal energy with a lot of people. So this could even be why you're kind of like dancing with a new person. Is this going to be like the relationship I had before? Or is this going to be like a repeat of Thomas or Sarah or Sally or whoever you dealt with in the past. So that could be why you're kind of like in two minds as to whether to even go into this new thing, because they could be even reminding you of someone that you dealt with in the past. And so just be aware of that energy as well. You could have felt that somebody in the past only wanted you for your finances or how stable you were, or what you could offer them, even if it was just a place to stay, a hot meal, a hot dinner, what you provided, your energy. This could have been someone who was very addicted to your energy, how you housed them. If you housed them, or if you took care of them, or you was very nurturing, that could have been what they were feeding off of. And this could also be somebody here who felt that because you were kind of established already and you was going to do a lot, that they didn't have to. So I don't know if for some of you feminines, you could be somebody who's very self-sufficient, to the point where sometimes masculines get a little bit intimidated from that energy, because it's like, where do I fit? Scoot over. It gives kind of like an energy of a man telling a woman to scoot over so I can kind of do a bit. Like, you could be somebody here who's very established. Maybe you have your own house. Maybe you've been sort of like on your own for a while, or there's stability that's attached to you in some way, shape or form. And someone could have really have struggled with that with you. How do I fit in? So it was kind of easier to withdraw and allow you to kind of have the front seat. This is somebody here who may have had the opportunity to step into their masculine to the full potential, and they didn't. They retracted instead, and they kind of put on the little boy pants and the little Speedos, and they kind of sat there. So that person's thinking about the fact that you've moved on from them. They think you did the right thing to move on from them with the Wheel of Fortune, but they're very stuck on what could have been with you. Okay. Some of you have got a family occasion coming up. This could be like a get together. Some of you, it's celebration over a child. This could be like it could be a birthday, or it doesn't look like a baby shower, but it could be for some of you, it's a child celebration. You could be taking your children to this, or you're going to meet a lot of different family or friends, or you're being invited by family and friends. You could be bringing a gift, or someone's bringing a gift for your child. This could be coming up in the future for some of you. Someone's going to apologize that may have, you had an ending with someone. You could have had a very traumatic ending with someone, actually. And I feel like someone wants to make something up to you. Should you go for this? Could be a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio. Knight of Swords. Should you go for this? The King of Swords. Definitely could be an air sign for some of you. Nine of Wands. When you think about this, this gives you anxiety. You may feel like you've reached a happy place in your life. You're better on your own, or you don't want to kind of go back into this. The Lovers, yeah. Someone from your past that you had a connection with. I feel like someone wants to kind of come in and try and make something up to you. Maybe even apologize for kind of like putting on the Speedos instead of like the big boy swimmers, or the big man swimmers, or whatever this is. The big girl swimming costume, the two-piece, whatever they were supposed to put on with you, they didn't. They retracted. I don't know if someone got cold feet with you or what, but this is someone who wants to apologize. They kind of minimized instead of stepping out. Like, you know, they were supposed to do something. I don't know if you get what I mean, but if it resonates, it resonates. And they didn't do that thing. They kind of like went inside their shell. It just gives retraction, and they kind of don't like that they did that with you. Okay, Cancer. Janice. Hey. We're just about to move on to Leo. Nice to see you. No, I haven't done Virgo. We're on Leo now. Literally just on Leo. Let's move on. I know, like, it's so hard to pinpoint when I'm going to go live. I don't even know when I'm going to go live. So please excuse my messy schedule. I'm not like some readers on here where they have like a proper schedule where they go live every week. I wish I could be that consistent with it. Like, I don't know, energetically, I don't know what it is. Like, my energy is just, it's a bit weird. Can't explain it. Anyway, let's get into this. Leo, how are you, Janice? Nice to see you. Let's see. Messages for my Leos. What's going on for Leos? Don't forget to click the like, guys, as well. Let's see. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Messages for Leo. The Seven of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Be aware of scamming. People trying to take from you. This could be about your finances. Just be careful of passwords, things you're buying online. You could be about to make a purchase or something about your cards, your credit cards. Make sure things are safe. You're not kind of buying off dodgy sites or people trying to steal off you, grab and go. I'm sorry, that's grim. This could even be your energy. It doesn't have to be like your tangible stuff. Five of Cups. Yeah, I'm seeing something that you've worked hard for being compromised. The Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. It's like, I've worked hard for my good earned cash. So protect yourself. Like, you know, make sure your security is up to scratch. If you have your cameras or you lock your doors, lock your car. Okay. I hate that message, but I'm getting it. Someone wants to speak to you. This is somebody who wants healing between the two of you. They're stressed out. This could be a fire sign. Who is this person? Could be a man. This is now someone, okay, I say now. Why? What was it before? What was it before for this to be now? Okay. All right. We got there. Yeah, this is someone, unfortunately, they juggled you. Okay. This is looking like a player-like energy that you could have dealt with. A fellow fire sign for some of you, another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Someone juggled you. They may have put you in some sort of competition. Now someone wants to come in and give you everything. Now it seems like someone wants to kind of like do everything under the sun, the moon, and the stars to have this second chance with you. That's what it looks like. Eight of Swords, the Hangman. They can't stop thinking about you, Leo. Four of Pentacles, they're holding on to you. Nine of Cups, they were happy with you too. Knight of Cups, they want to apologize and be happy again. Seven of Pentacles, they've been trying to find you, especially if you block this person. The Hermit, they can't find you. The World, you could have like blocked your account or made it private, or you kind of switched it up. Maybe the past, if you had an open account or people could see you, you've kind of like made it private, or you've kind of disconnected and they can't see you. I don't know what this is about blocking people today, but I'm getting that a lot. Blocking people online. Some of you are going through like a cleanup spree, but you don't want everybody up in your business, so you're blocking everybody. Some of you, that's what you're doing. Some of you are, why? Ace of Wands. Nice. Ooh. Some of you, a relationship could have ended for you and you could have seen that as a line in the sand. Like there's some sort of cleanup of your energy that a lot of you are going through. This could be like a cleansing. This could be like a fresh start. Some of you, you are really stepping into your divine feminine, divine masculine energy. And if you weren't fully immersed in that energy before, I'm definitely seeing you kind of fully immerse yourself into that. So there could have been some sort of betrayal that happened with you and a past person, or someone who you felt like you had a very strong connection to. You could have even have been very physically attracted to this person, but something came crashing down, unfortunately, or fortunately. And the reason why I say fortunately is because the Wheel of Fortune is here with the Ace of Cups. I definitely feel like there's something better for you that's aligning, Leo. And I'm seeing that there's a fresh start. There's something new that you're going to be investing in. Some of you could become pregnant, so just be aware of that as well. I'm seeing fertile energy. But more so, I'm seeing like a cleansing that you could be going through. Some of you have done like a spiritual cleansing, or there's some sort of renewal that's going on in your life. And I feel like it's really making space for some sort of blessing that's coming in, the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups. And this is you with the Strength card next to that Empress. This is you. Nine of Pentacles, the Magician. Nice. Ace of Swords. Some of you are manifesting beautifully by yourself. If you're single, this is like your mind is clear. Your mind is crystal clear, in fact. I don't know why I'm seeing like clear waters. You know those holiday destinations you go to and the water is just like clear. You can see your feet in the water. There's no mugginess. It's just nice and clear. You could be very level-headed right now. I love this energy for you because this is like the perfect way to manifest exactly what you want to. So there's a clearing that's going on for you, Leo, very strongly. And I feel like it's making space for a lot of good things to come into your life. This is very powerful, strong energy. This is ample energy to manifest. All right. So I see you being able to manifest a lot of good things. If you are a reader, if you are a magician, so to speak, okay, you could class a reader as a magician. Me as a reader, I would say that. You could even be perfecting some sort of craft in terms of divination where you are going to be able to go very, very far with something that you're doing. There's like, don't doubt your intuition as well at this time. Some of you are on point. When I tell you on point, this is nice. I love this for you. 10 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, the Emperor. Nice. You could be getting the recognition that you deserve as well. Some of you, you are ascending. Some of you, there is a relationship coming in. Some of you are going from single to manifesting a whole husband or a whole wife. Can I get an amen, please? Those single people who want a man or want a woman. We're just going to go ahead and say it. We don't dance around over here. If you want a man, you want a woman, just say you want a man or you want a woman. Come on. Don't be shy. Come to the front. Come to the front. Queen of Wands, come to the front, Leo. Come to the front. Listen, 6 of Swords, come all the way to the front and put your hands up. Leo, Queen of Swords, yes. Queen of Cups, you want love. I'm telling you, why is all this powerful, strong, feminine energy coming out to me? I could be talking to a woman. You're embodying all the queens. You came to the front, Leo. I like it. I like it. I like this for you. Page of Cups. 4 of Wands. Yes. The Justice card. Some of you, it is time. The wait is over for you to walk into a very stable era of your life, regardless of whether this is by yourself or not. The heartbreaks weren't in vain is what I'm seeing. King of Wands, and there's a lot of couples here. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. When I told you to come to the front, the King of Wands came out to compliment you. They're standing at the front as well. We do have a lot of doubles here. The Emperor, the Empress, the Page of Wands. Some of you, there's new coming in. A lot of new. Nice. Hierophant, 6 of Wands. And you know what this is giving to me as well? Whoever doubted you in the past, because you could have had a lot of naysaying going on. You could have had a lot of people who judged you on your heartbreak and things that may not have gone well for you. And I feel like there's like an energy of renewal where people are going to be giving you a second look now. So those people who could have overlooked you or felt that you weren't doing bits, you know, there's like an energy here of people being confused as to where did this new come from. And let them wonder, let them sit in their mystery, let them just see you as missed opportunity. Okay, let them do that, because I feel like whatever this is ordained to happen for you. It's a lot of spiritual energy. All right, this was probably the best out of the signs so far. I really love this for you. Congratulations, Leo. Don't be shy to come to the front. Those of you who want a man, want a woman, want a good man, want a good woman. He a good man, Savannah. He a good man. Okay. Let's move on. You're a Capricorn and you just met a Gemini. Good evening, guys. Yes, we are on Virgo now. We are on Virgo. Let's get a good shuffle. I may change the deck, although I'm really loving this new deck that I got. Let's move on. We've hit past the hour now. All right, let me just take a quick sip and then we'll continue. Sorry, guys. Okay, Virgo. What's going on for my Virgos? What's going on for Virgo? Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay. Someone is stressed out. They could be heavily in their head. This person's very restless. I don't know if this is you or someone else. This is regarding reciprocation. Something that they should have gave, something that they didn't give, something that they may have blocked or self-sabotaged. So whether this is you, you could be regretting something that you wish you gave more to, or wish you kind of reciprocated with, or, you know, involved yourself more with. Page of Swords, this could be somebody who's watching you. Could be an air sign. But this might not be an opportunity that's still available. So it's like, I should have done this, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Someone's in the shoulda, woulda, couldas here. Page of Wands, the Five of Pentacles. It's like someone's suffering in silence. This could be somebody here who's like keeping how they feel away from their family, or kind of like isolating themselves. Oh, this is a very specific message. There's people around an individual who kind of feel like they're getting their just desserts. They're getting what they deserve. They're getting karma. I always say, with the Devil and the Justice card right next to each other, the Devil is amplified. The Devil can talk about something being 10 times worse. And with the Justice card being attached to it, this is like a double dose of karma, if not a triple dose of karma. And there's something here associated with people maybe not saying this to a person, but feeling like, well, you're in that position because you did what you did. I don't know if this is someone's family. It looks like family. Page of Cups, the Sun. You could have a child with this person. You could have a son with this person, with the Judgment. Three of Cups. Oh, Empress. So somebody could have got someone else pregnant here. There's a pregnancy, another child, third party pregnancy. could be definitely a thing here. And it's just like that someone's being heavily judged by the people around them. And this could even be somebody here who feels like they can't turn to anybody because of the actions that they've taken and the way that they've moved. It's like, what would it look like now if I go and tell everybody that I'm not happy with my circumstances, where every single thing that they did contributed to exactly why they're getting this karma and exactly why they're sitting in this position where everyone's looking at them side eye. Is this what we're doing? It kind of looks like someone's being judged. They may be looked upon as very, I want to say childish. Someone's very lost, almost directionless. How does this relate to you? Let's bring it back. The Moon, the Seven of Wands, the Hermit, the Nine of Cups. A lot of you are very happy to be away from someone. You could feel like your strength came back after this person, or money improved. You're more clear-headed. You could feel that there's room for you to focus on things that are really growing for you. Some of you, there's like a wish in terms of finances or a job that you got after dealing with this. With the Hermit, the Seven of Wands, and the Moon, there's something here about you protecting yourself from some sort of confusing situation, and you're quite happy to be away from it. There's a lot of balance that's come into your life after the fact. So it looks like you've moved on from this person for the most part with the Ten of Swords. This could have really done you in, and you've done a very good job to kind of get yourself back on your feet. King of Swords. You're very decisive over where you give your attention to, especially who you connect with emotionally now. You could be a little bit emotionally, no, I don't want to say that this is a bad thing, actually. This kind of looks like you being very emotionally cautious, but very on point where it comes to being decisive over where you invest emotionally. Strength card. Yeah, you've become very emotionally intelligent through this process with the Ace of Pentacles. If anything, you've come out stronger, better, wiser, more discerning. Some of you can spot a player from a mile off. You know what to look for. I don't know what that's about. You can smell them. You can smell a player in the air. You smell them coming. Good for you. I don't know how you smell a player. Teach me, please. Teach me. The Emperor, the Eight of Wands. You could be getting some good news about work, a promotion, business elevation with the Ten of Pentacles. Some of you are taking on more responsibility, but this means money increase. This means more business. Queen of Wands. If you are an entrepreneur, I see you really enjoying what you're doing as a job, a craft. Some of you could be taking a leap of faith into being an entrepreneur. Some of you are really going to be loving that avenue for yourself. If you've just started something new, something may really blow very quickly for you. You might feel like you're kind of walking in there and it's kind of like you're going to be crawling. You're going to kind of be catapulted and it's going to be like, whoa. So brace yourself, because I feel like there might be like a rush of work, success, something blowing bigger than what you can probably handle, but it's going to be all enjoyable. Like, I feel like this is a good problem to have, if this is even a problem. Like, it's something that you can handle. You're going to have to reserve your energy for a shift that's happening for you. Yeah, a lot of you don't get burnt out, okay? Because I'm seeing like a warning where something could be, you might not be prepared. And this could be like energetically speaking, especially if you are somebody here who works for yourself or you're by yourself doing something. You could be out of your depth for a little bit in terms of, oh, I wanted this to blow, but I'm not even prepared for the capacity. Like, you could find yourself working through your weekends if that wasn't a thing for you in the past. So really be prepared to rest well, eat well, make sure you're taking care of yourself, make sure you're planning your week and your day. It might take a little bit of a while to kind of get that down in terms of creating a schedule for yourself. So you might even struggle with that for a bit. I'm seeing like a couple of weeks of kind of mayhem or chaos, but in a good way. Because in the long run, I feel like you're going to be really succeeding in something. This is like a business taking off. I don't know what this is about someone being, yeah, this could be a fire sign. Oh, who am I doing? Virgo. Virgo, you have someone here who is, people could be really kind of getting onto someone about messing something up with you. You could be known as a catch, or someone's looking at this person like, why did you do this? Why did you lie to that person? Why did you jeopardize that relationship? It's really giving a massive side eye that someone's going through in their life. 9 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, you're a catch. Why is this coming up? Why are you showing me this? Ace of Wands. The Star. Someone could even be being encouraged to come back towards you. 9 of Wands. This person's being dragged by guilt. Like, it gives hide my face. I mean, I'm ashamed. Knight of Swords. I don't know. It kind of looks like someone's pressing someone to come work something out with you. You know, Virgo was probably one of the best you're ever going to find. It looks like that 6 of Wands. Queen of Swords. Yeah. Page of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. I don't know. For the most part, you've grown from this. Ace of Cups. You've grown from this. You've learned a lot from something here. And I just feel like you don't really want to go backwards. This doesn't look like a person who wants to go backwards. You might be getting a taste of a different lifestyle or elevation or some sort of status where it's going to be like, I like the taste of this. I want more of this. Some sort of new beginning is going to really be, I want to say, getting your juices flowing, especially in regards to your thirst for more elevation, ambition, success. And this could very much have something to do with work going really, really well for you. It looks like you're shifting gears and shifting your focus. And I kind of feel like, Virgo, it doesn't really make sense to go back to something that may have hurt you, that maybe you gave everything to in the past, but you're not willing to sacrifice what you have now for potential failure. Because I feel like you may have really had high expectations and it didn't go there where you wanted it to go. And some of you are gaining some sort of success away from something. And I feel like you're more leaning towards, let's see how this little piece of success is going, because I'm liking this, I'm feeling it. I don't really feel inclined to look backwards because, yeah, it just, and this person, the Fool, Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. You might have someone on your tail. They're willing to wait on you to change your mind. Are you going to? Are you going to? The Chariot card. Nope. What I said. Forward. The Lovers. You're going towards something else. And I feel like that something else could be coming towards you. The Magician. You could be manifesting a whole new connection. So you are not going to be looking backwards. This could be somebody here who's energetically holding on to you, and it's going to be a no until the end of time. Someone can't take the heat in the kitchen, because it's one thing playing yourself, but it's the next thing completely when people are telling you, yeah, you bro, sis, we got to have a chat, man. What was you thinking? Bro, sis. Don't be that person. Don't be that person that people are telling you, do you see what you had? Never be that person. Don't be that person. Anybody but that person, okay? So yeah, that's what someone's going through, it looks like. Let's move on. If you've just joined, hi, welcome. We are moving on to Libra. Timestamps are going to be available at the end. So do come back if you've missed your sign or you want to kind of fast forward, because they will be available. Libra. What's going on for my Librans? Watching from Atlanta, Georgia. You know, I feel so blessed that so many people from so many different places watch me. Even like in terms of like the readings that I do and stuff, like personals, I do readings for so many different people with so many from so many different places. It gets overwhelming sometimes. South Africa, Australia, so many places. USA. Messages for Libra. I love you guys. I'm so grateful. International. I'm telling you. I never thought it was possible. I'm so appreciative, honestly. I love you guys so much. Page of Swords and the 10 of Cups. Messages for Libra. 6 of Swords. 10 of Swords. Okay, so there's people keeping an eye on you. These could be family members that maybe you've gone through an ending with, or you've moved away from. Some of you are moving. Some of you are moving. Death card, yeah. Chariot card. Some of you are traveling, or you're moving, or this is the end. This is either family or people who you're very close to that you could be saying goodbye to. Messages for Libra. 9 of Swords. People could be stressed out that something's really over with you. And I feel like it's multiple people who could be keeping an eye on you. I don't know. It looks like maybe there's been an energy change in you, or something has shifted in your life. You could have gone through like a transformation of some kind. And people could see you as turning a page or moving into new. This could be from a state of having an ending in your life happen, or having some sort of disaster that you would regard as something that really got to you, or something that really kind of did you in emotionally. And I kind of feel like you could be very guarded where it comes to your heart space, but there's also like an urge for you to move on. And have you ever heard the saying, you can't heal where you got sick? And for some reason, there's like an association of where you've been and some pain, and where you want to go and move to or leave. And you're associating the moving with a new energy or renewal, if that makes sense. The Sun, yeah. Some of you are going towards a fresh start. You feel like you just need to leave it all behind, or let it all go, or let go of some sort of pain. If you've been kind of like stuck, or you've been feeling like you need a change, you could even be associating a certain environment with being bad memories or bad vibes in a way. And there's just a want and a need to move, to shift, to go. Empress, yeah. The Sun, the Justice, the Empress, the King of Swords. You could be announcing this. Why is this significant over here? 10 of Wands, 7 of Wands, and the Devil. I don't know what you're leaving behind with the Queen of Swords, but you're very sure that you have to. For some of you, something has been like really, really difficult. You could even associate, like I said, there's like something that's happened, or an environment that you're moving away from that you just don't want to be in anymore. It just gives, this is not good for me. This is toxic. I'm restricted here. You could feel that there's something here very restrictive about where you've been. And this could even be like a place energetically, a group of people. And it's time to move, it's time to shift. And I feel like there's a lot of people who could be feeling that time's running out, and they understand why you're going. So these could be people that have caused you difficulties. These could be people that have put you in a position of feeling restricted, even held you back in some sort of way. And you're in the middle of setting yourself free, and people are a little bit pressed about that, is what this is looking like. Nine of Wands. Yeah. This could even be that people wanted you to be in this energy of being stuck or staying where you are, or Wheel of Fortune, and you don't want to. It's kind of saying no to something that you have not felt is the best for you. There could have been a lot of confusion, a lot of stuck energy, restriction here, and I'm seeing you release yourself. King of Wands, you're taking action. You could be very confident about this choice that you're making to have this new. Some of you are tired of the past. You're sick of the past. Some of you are sick of the past. It's like good riddance. That's what I'm getting. And you're so ready for the new. A lot of you are so ready for the new. No more waiting, no more procrastinating. You're ready for new connections. You're ready for new jobs. You're ready to move. You're ready for new collaboration. Ace of Pentacles. You're ready to go for gold. Hierophant. Yeah, you could be feeling like you're being spiritually guided and led towards your wish fulfillment at this time. And wherever you're at, it ain't there. Wherever it is that you're regarding your wish fulfillment, or where you feel like God's spirit, the universe is leading you, it ain't where you've been. It ain't where you've been. There's a change from where you've been and where you're going. And this could be very energetic and spiritual for a lot of you, but it's something that you feel like you need to do in your spirit. It's calling you. Something's heavy. It's calling you. There's a call for you to move, and you're answering the call. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. I feel like something's about to speed up for you. If you've been procrastinating, moving slowly, maybe you were kind of like doing a little slow pace to begin with towards this transition, and now you're going to be picking up the pace. You're picking up the pace. And I feel like people are very worried because they're seeing a fire emerging. You see, the more I'm getting into the reading, the more I'm kind of like, the voice is projecting a bit more. I'm just feeling a little bit more upbeat. It's giving like a wake up. Four of Wands. People could even be a little bit standoffish about you moving into this energy. King of Pentacles. This kind of looks like the energy of someone finding themselves, or awakening in some way, or having the light bulb moment, and everybody's looking at this person in the corner have this awakening and seeing exactly where they want to go, and kind of looking at them going, and it's like looking at each other like, can you see what's happening over there? Can you see what Libra's doing? Like, we can't stop Libra. I don't know what has been holding you back, but it ain't holding you back anymore. And you have people sort of like watching, wondering where your next endeavor is going to take you. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. You could have people discussing you about a shift. Maybe these are people who never thought you would do it. Whatever it is, move forward. Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords. These could be people who spoke about a time in your life where you were very restricted. I don't know what this is about. Restriction. Stuck. I don't know if you regard yourself as being stuck at one point, or you are at the moment. But there could be two feminines discussing this about you. Your change, your shift. The Magician. Page of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Some people are very supportive over this new energy that's coming in. Some people are very shocked. Some people are indifferent. Some are going to choose to ignore it. The World. Either way, something's changing. Nine of Pentacles. And the thing is, you look really good doing this, whatever this is. You look really strong. You look really like decisive. It doesn't give an energy of I'm not sure. It gives an energy of, yeah, this is it. That's nice for you, whoever that's for. So if you've been feeling a little bit stuck, I see you kind of like stepping into some sort of new. I feel like you're going to be waking up in a way. You're going to be doing the thing that you've been wanting to do that you felt like you haven't been doing. I feel like other people are sort of watching you, and you kind of are exuding an energy where you can't be stopped at this time. It's like a raging bull running through, busting through the gate, and everyone's like, should we fix the gate? Should we close the gate? Should we get the rope? What should we do? But the bull's too powerful. The ball's already gone. Let the ball run. It's giving that sort of energy. It's giving that sort of energy. All right, we're moving on to Scorpio, guys. Scorpio. My Scorpios, how is it going? Represents. Messages for Scorpio. Spirit, tell me about Scorpios. Anything that you need to tell the Scorpios at this time, please and thank you. Scorpio gang gang, here we go. Here we go. Scorpios are in, I'm telling you, Scorpios be winning. Oh, I'm not biased, I promise. I'm a Scorpio sun, so you know I'm going to represent. You know I've got multiple Scorpio placements, actually. I'm a lot of Scorpio. That's all I'm going to say. I'm a lot of Scorpio, so I got to represent the energy. Energy. Scorpio. You know how we do. But I love my other signs too. All right, let's see what's going on. Messages for Scorpio. We have the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Very direct, Scorpio. Page of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so a lot of people are thinking about you. Scorpio, you could be in your era of cutting things on and cutting. I can't even speak. It's moving too quick. There's a lot going on. Scorpio, you could be in your era of cutting things off and walking away. Some of you are being very decisive about your direction in your life, what you're taking with you, what you're not taking. And I feel like it's having a lot of people sort of like think about you. What is this energy? 10 of Wands. Death card. Yeah, definitely thinking about you. 10 of Wands and a Death card. That's intense. That is intense. People are wondering about you, Scorpio. What are they wondering? The Chariot card. Where you going? Where's Scorpio going? Let's see. We have the Seven of Wands. Okay. The Nine of Wands. Wounded warrior energy. Three of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Scorpio, there's people here who want to reconcile with you. There's people here who want to get to some sort of, I don't know if you've closed off on a lot of people with the Star. There's a lot of people who want to heal things with you. It gives collaboration. It gives hold on to what's left or try rebuild from whatever's left. But with the Justice card, you could definitely be in a place where it is what it is. This is kind of giving that you don't really feel a desire to fix anything from the past or fix things that may have been damaged in the past, or it's like leave it alone. So you could be in an acceptance phase or a phase in your life where you're just like, it just is what it is. But there's people here who could be thinking about new beginnings with you or restarting with you, and they're associating you with ending, leaving. You're showing up very strong in your energy. You're strongly representing your own energy, and people are worried about this. The Scorpio is Scorpioing, as it were. They are. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. People feel that you are protecting something. This could be your finances, your money, a new opportunity, a blessing. And The Fool card. Yeah, there's new that's associated with you, transformation that's associated with you. And there's like an energy of protecting yourself or protecting something significant in your life. Your happiness is affecting other people. Your happiness is making people feel. What are people feeling? Five of Pentacles. That's what people are feeling with the Four of Cups. You being in this sort of like, I want to say accomplished optimism with the Sun and the Strength card, really coming and showing up and showing out in that big Scorpio energy. Scorpio energy is very powerful. You need sunglasses to deal with it sometimes. In all the best ways. And sometimes, whatever end of the scale it is, whether it is that you're transforming, you're leaving things alone, you're cleansing your energy, whether it is that you're giving to things or you're not, whatever end of the scale that you're on as a Scorpio, people are very much affected by the energy, whichever way you go with that. All right. So I feel like this is a Scorpio who looks like they're quite set and happy in terms of the path that they're going on. There could be like a path that's being illuminated to you and you're steaming ahead. You're not afraid to end things. You're not afraid to let things go. You could be releasing a lot of things at this time. Some of you are purging, or there's like a cleanse that could be going on. Some of you could be fasting. There's like a letting go baggage sort of energy, and it's worrying people because they're feeling a shift. They're feeling a shift, Scorpio. And I feel like you've got people kind of feeling like they're being left out, ignored. Five of Pentacles, they're not coming. There's a Scorpio bus that's there and they ain't invited. If your name ain't down, you're not getting on the bus type of energy. Queen of Wands. Two of Pentacles. King of, yeah, you could be all about your finances or your money. The Empress. Some of you are dead set on growing a bag. Like you're trying to, I don't know what you're trying to do, Scorpio, but it looks like you increasing your finances or you growing. There's growth. King of Wands. Yeah. Some of you are business owners. Hierophant. Woo. Scorpio, you got your eyes on the prize. You got your eyes on go hard or go home. Go big or go nothing. Like there ain't no middle ground, and it's really scorpionic energy. Like this is so scorpionic. Six of Swords. I'm moving to bigger and better. Knight of Swords. Yeah, you could be very tunnel vision at this time as well. Four of Wands. You're setting your sights on something like a dog with a bone. A lot of you are going towards some sort of level of stability that you haven't even seen or touched yet. And I feel like there's an ambition about you that is just intense. People feel like you're not even holding yourself back anymore, if you even did. There could be regrets over the fact that certain things did go down in the past. People could view you as somebody who's very generous, and you're very selective over who you share that generosity to. And I feel like there's like an energy of being a go-getter here, Scorpio. Ace of Swords, the Four of Swords in the reverse. A lot of people can't get you off their mind. A lot of people can't get you off their mind. Who are these people? Tell me who these people are. Five of Wands. Ace of Wands. Could be significant fire sign here. King of Cups. King and the Queen of Cups. Someone who wants you. Six of Wands. Someone wants success in love with you, Scorpio. They may want to work on a relationship. The Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Six of Wands, King of Cups. Whoever you are, Scorpio, someone deems you as very successful. Very successful. And wherever you're at now, there's a level of success that you're going for that somebody feels like you're exactly who you say you are. You've got the talk, you've got the outfit to match. You're going to do it. There's like an energy of belief because you believe in yourself. Ooh! Ooh! Nice. Nice. Some of you, you've moved away from a significant heartbreak. For some of you, someone is very surprised that you've healed from them, or you've got over them. You're showing up as very stable. You're also showing up as somebody who's very stable in their own energy with the Hermit and the Knight of Pentacles. They didn't see you being this stable on your own, Scorpio. The Tower and the Star. You're showing up as a showstopper, Scorpio. The Ten of Cups. Ace of Cups. You have a very bright future ahead of you. It's looking like the Seven of Cups, the Magician card, and the Emperor. You have people very confused over when this turnaround happened. When did Scorpio become the boss? When did Scorpio become this Emperor? Since when? Since when? I feel like life is looking really, really abundant here. The Ten of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. And you got people scratching their head because they're like, when? When? Tell us when, Scorpio, because it looks like there's a lot coming for you, a lot coming in. Tell me more about that person now. King of Swords. Someone's coming in to apologize. The Devil. Someone's obsessed with having a new beginning with you. Reconciling. Three of Cups. Someone's stressed out that you want to be left alone after they betrayed you. The Judgment. I don't know if somebody really thought that you would give them a second chance, or they will have another chance to kind of have another go around with you, Scorpio. But it kind of looks like, yeah. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. And you ain't about to be the fool twice. The Moon. Queen of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Knight of Wands. Yeah, someone really wants to get you back. Someone really wants to get you back. Page of Cups. Hangman. You've got someone here trying to apologize to you. I don't know if this apology has already come in. They watch you. Page of Swords is here. This is somebody here who views you as very stable. Their perception over you could have changed, and that could have been some sort of turnaround that happened in your life. I feel like this is somebody here who is going to be trying to come back in your energy. This could even be somebody who wants to be friends first, Scorpio, and then they're going to try slide in. So be aware of that if you don't want the sliding in to happen. I don't know who that's for, but it kind of looks like you're going places and people are like, when, how, since when? What happened? Did I miss something? Because it could even be that people were not really even paying attention to you, and then you kind of just blew up in some way. You woke up, they woke up one day and your face was on a billboard, or you woke up one day and, you know, Scorpio's doing this and they're doing that, and, you know, you're dressing different and you're talking a little bit different, and, you know, the pay packet has changed too, and the looks changed, and it's just like, you got people sort of shocked. Scorpio. You are boosting my confidence. One thing about me, I'm always going to be a hype woman. I'll make you feel like you can touch the stars, the sky. The sky's the limit over here. I'm not delusional. I ain't delusional. But I'm definitely one of these people that ooze positivity, because that's where it starts. Success starts with knowing that you can do something and having the right mindset. If you don't start off thinking that you can do well, knowing that you can do well, what do we have, you know? Hi, Toya. Welcome. Let's move on. That reading hyped me up a little bit. I can't lie to you. I like that for Scorpios. Let's move on. We are on Sagittarius, guys. Okay. Messages for Sag. What's going on for Sag? Sagittarius. What's coming in? Represent. I'm telling you, if you don't believe in yourself, I don't know what to tell you. You got to believe in yourself. It starts with you. It very much starts with you. Messages for Sag. What's going on for my Sagittarius peoples? Page of Cups in the reverse. The Ten of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. The Death card. Some of you have fallen out with someone. This could be a water sign. Three of Swords. There could be like an energy of you not wanting to reconcile, or you feeling like something's irreconcilable. Some of you are standing on an ending. There could be an energy even of somebody wanting to figure something out or work something out with you, and you're kind of not wanting to do that. This could be about a Scorpio, or with a Scorpio, a water sign, Pisces, or a Cancer. This could be family. Seven of Wands. The Devil and the Eight of Cups. You could feel that somebody did something that was unforgivable. It's like you've walked away from a person here and you're not going back, you're not returning. They could have an addiction. There's something here that's attached to this person. What's this here? Ace of Cups. Feel that way. It's giving. It's like I'm hearing that saying, but that the cards look different to that. It's like the opposite of that. So you could definitely be in the vibe. You personally could be in the vibe of, it doesn't matter if it's family, you know, if they cross a line or they do something that's, you know, out of pocket, I'm gonna leave, I'm gonna go. Because somebody could be really thinking that family loyalty is going to keep you around, or the love that you have for them as someone who you care about. Even if this is not family, it gives family energy with the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles is here. I don't have the Ten of Pentacles, but it gives like somebody that is close to you, and somebody could have felt that you guys were going to make up, or you was going to make it right, and you're kind of going in the opposite direction, and you're showing through your actions that it's like, oh, even family is going to be cut off, and you're saying yes, that's the case, because they've done something here and you feel like you got to walk away from them. Could be a Leo, because someone's realizing that blood is not thicker than water, something like that. Five of Swords, Four of Swords, Magician, Two of Wands. Be careful of someone trying to come in and sort of like manipulate you into something here. What is this? The Six of Wands, Hangman, the Three of Cups. To reconcile with them. Like, you're really adamant that you don't want to figure something out, or you're walking away, or it's over. Like, you're saying that it's over. Someone else really, really wants back in with you. They really want to reconnect with you. And it's kind of like an energy of kind of wanting to say anything to get back around you, to be honest. Say and do anything to get back around you. This is somebody who's not kind of giving up here. They're not giving up. It could be very forceful. Two of Swords. Yeah, you don't want this. Seven of Pentacles. You've mulled it over. You've thought about it. You know, kind of like you could have even have done your own overthinking about this situation. It's not just you woke up one day and said, oh, I don't want this. You've actually had time to invest in your thought process behind why you're not going to be going back into this. So this doesn't look like an impulsive decision on your part. But somebody wants to change your mind. The Moon, the Two of Pentacles, the Judgment, the King of Cups. Could even be someone love bombing you here. Who is this? Tell me more about who this is. King of Pentacles, Four of Cups. You could have been helping this person in some way, keeping them stable. Even if this is like being the more reliable one or organizing things for this person. Say this is somebody who you know to be messy or all over the place, or they can't get to places in time. You would be the one that will say, oh, you've got an appointment at this time. I don't know who this will be for you. This could even be a child of yours. I don't know who this is. It looks like family. Page of Cups is here, came out first. It could well be a child that's just unruly, or something that you just can't handle because they've crossed the line, or they've done something that's just, we can't work with that here. But it kind of looks like you supporting them in a way, and them feeling kind of like they're closed off from some sort of supply, or closed off from you kind of doing things for them, helping them out in some way. And they're missing the kindness that you gave. They're missing some sort of something you were giving to them. This person's struggling without you, with the Emperor. This could be somebody who needs to stand on their own 2 feet now. Could be a man, masculine. And they just really want some sort of energy from you now. You could be being deemed as selfish or self-preserved at this time. I feel like, I don't know if you've got a lot of people with their hand out. I don't know if this is like family. It kind of looks like people expecting, entitled people, you know. Maybe you are very stable. You're someone who's very established in whatever you do. And it kind of gives an energy of maybe multiple people asking for things from you. And maybe you only hear from people when they want something or something like that. Some of you, you've got a handful of people reaching out to you now because you have reached some sort of success. And it kind of gives an energy of you wanting to hold on to your abundance, or hold on to your whatever it is that you have that you deem as valuable. You could have this coming in towards you, like people asking you for stuff. Maybe even entitled energies, people maybe being pissed off with you because you say no as well. These could be people that felt that they had like a revolving door to your life and your abundance. It will be like, oh, because you're my cousin, you're always going to be there to help me out and give to me, you know. Why is that significant? 7 of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. These could be people here who are struggling to get a footing, or maybe they are people who kind of start things and they don't follow through with them. You could have a significant person who is younger than you, who always feels that you're going to help them out all the time or get them out of sticky situations. This could be somebody who's struggling to find a footing, or they're a little bit confused with the direction that they're going. It could definitely be like a family member, this part. And you could be very well established. Some of you, you've got a business or something that you do where you are very established, whether you're a man or you're a woman. I'm seeing a successful man here for some of you. And it's like you've built something from the ground up. It kind of gives the energy of I'm stable. And as much as what I'm going to be generous and give, I'm not a meal ticket. Like I'm not a back of the door entry to you doing the work yourself, you know, in your own individual life. So it kind of gives you kind of like having to maybe say no to some people that felt that you would always give, or there was an endless supply in some way. So people could be kind of awakening to some sort of truth that you want to kind of be left alone, and you're setting some sort of boundary. 6 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. I don't see you being necessarily greedy or stingy, but what I do see is boundaries. You being a little bit more decisive over just being an open ticket to give everybody everything, especially where it comes to family. And these are people who could be feeling like they're struggling financially. These could be people here who they feel like you're being harsh. I don't know who wants your money, but someone wants something from you, even if it's energy. It doesn't have to be money, but I'm getting some sort of stability that you have that's attached to you. And there's like some sort of struggle and people wanting you to help them, people wanting you to give to them. And it could be that these people are taking advantage. It's not just one time asking you, or people who, you know, they're falling upon hard times and they need some support, which is absolutely fine. It's giving more than that. It's giving succubus. It's giving, they want to kind of feed. They don't want to do their own work, or they can kind of mess around in their job and lose jobs, or not take it serious, or show up late and not get paid. And then they're coming to you to kind of subsidize them, or, oh, I can't eat this week. It's okay. I'm just going to go to Sagittarius to get my groceries. When you got your own groceries to buy and you've been showing up at work. Do you know what I mean? It kind of gives that. Like people wanting to kind of take advantage a little bit and not do what they're supposed to be doing for themselves. So just be aware of that. Could be a man or a woman. It's not gender specific with the tarot. Okay, let's move on. Let me just take a water break, guys. Ooh, catch my breath. It is hot as well. We're still in the middle of this heat wave over here. The temperature is hot. All right, Capricorn. Hi, Diamond Road. How are you? Hi, Caliph. Did you miss Libra? Yes, we've had Libra. The timestamps are going to be available. We're on Capricorn now. We're almost done. 7:07 p.m. What is even the time over here? Do I even know the time? Let me see the time. Oh, it's midnight. 12:07 midnight. Messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. Oh, the card had to drop off the table. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, my gosh. Wow. 1 second. Don't go nowhere. Capricorn. Oh my gosh. Did I really just drop you guys? That wasn't supposed to happen. The card dropped, the tripod dropped. I was just staring at the phone laying on the floor. All right, are we good? Okay. Whew, should I restart? It must have looked so funny on the live. Oh my gosh. Let's restart that. I'm going to timestamp you again. Ooh. Okay, let's restart, Cap, because I don't like that. I don't know what happened there. I don't think I've ever had that happen before. All right, Capricorn. Let's try this again. Always drama, I'm telling you. I hope that's not like an indication of how this reading is going to be. Let's have a look and see. Let's be positive. Someone doesn't want me to speak. I'm telling you, they threw my phone. I was reflecting on life for a minute there before I even got up. And I couldn't even get the chair to wedge out. I was all doing this. You probably heard the chair making all sorts of noises. It was a lot. Anyway, let's get into this. Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. Too much. 9 of Wands. Did I even fix this properly? Oh, gosh. Let me not even play with this too much. There we go. I don't know how that happened. The Knight of Swords. The 2 of Pentacles. Someone wants you in your head. This could be somebody here who is trying to get you to worry or trying to get you to second guess something here. You could be going through a back and forth with this person. I do like to laugh, guys. I really do. Oh, if you can't laugh, what are you going to do in this life? I'm telling you, there's too many tears. You got to laugh. Queen of Swords. King and the Queen of Swords. So you're having some sort of talk with someone, or this looks like someone trying to speak to you. There's a conversation here. This could be with an ex. This doesn't have to be, though. This could be with a boss or someone here who you have like you and someone square up to each other. So this is not like one's inferior, one's superior. Like it's giving you're kind of like coming from the same place. But this could definitely be somebody here who is trying to get you around to their way of thinking and outsmart you in some sort of way to have you worry about something. But they know that you've got your faculties about you. They know that you're very smart, if not just as smart. So why are you showing me this, Spirit? 10 of Wands. The 6 of Pentacles. The King of Cups and the Sun. Why? Emperor, Knight of Pentacles, the Judgment. It's like someone wants, I don't know if this is a love interest for some of you or someone who's making, this looks like someone's giving you an offer and they want you to feel like the offer is something you can't refuse. So for some of you, it's a love interest. For some of you, it's a contract. This could definitely be a boss with the Emperor, the King of Swords, someone who's delivering some sort of news. This could even be a proposition to go into business or to work together or to take that promotion or take that job. But it's kind of giving an energy of someone kind of offering you something that they feel like you're going to like. And you could be in two minds and they know this. It might be they're finding you very hard to get around, or they're finding you very hard to kind of be malleable, you know, a bit like Play-Doh. This could be somebody here who wants you to be something that they want you to be, not necessarily be somebody on your own, an individual, somebody who's outspoken. So just be aware of any contracts you get into where they want you to do it how they want you to do it. And you might not necessarily agree with all the fine print, the clauses that they're coming with. You're going to have to really read the fine print of what you're signing at this time or what you're getting into. Because I do feel like someone wants to kind of like get you into their way of thinking. If this is a relationship, for those of you who are in the middle of discussing, I want to say, even this could even be reconciling or continuing with a connection, or even if this is a new person, this is somebody here who really wants you to take an offer. But I just feel like this is very controlling. It's just giving very controlling. They may want to control you, control the relationship in some way. I'm just kind of seeing an energy of someone presenting something to you as being something you can't refuse. 8 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Moon card. Do I think it's going to work? Do I think that you're going to be convinced by this? I don't feel like you are. I feel like you're very headstrong. Is this a good opportunity? 4 of Cups. Something's going to be lacking. Something's going to be lacking. 5 of Pentacles. You're right to go the other way. I don't know what this is for you. Could be a job offer. It could be like a contract change, a shift. Someone wanting to collaborate with you, an ex wanting to come back. It's kind of like them wanting to come back on their terms, them wanting you to take the contract how they want you to take the contract. So it could be that you have hours that you like, and then they're going to be slipping in that, oh, you have to work 3 Saturdays a month, and that does not fit with your lifestyle, or you got kids at home, that's not going to work for you. So just be very aware that if you are feeling intuitively that you should leave something alone or take action on moving the opposite way, I definitely feel like you're going to be putting someone, they could feel like they need you, or they really, really want to work with you, or they really want you on their team. Because like I say, someone views you as very smart, very switched on. You're an asset to someone. Your brain is an asset. The way you think is an asset, right? So you're not a dummy out here. This person regards you as very, very smart. Someone with something to offer. They want you. I would even go as far as to say they feel like they need you for something, or something will look better with partnering up with you. But what I will say is it's not going to be fulfilling for you. You won't get what you want from the situation. They are set to gain more than what you are. So the 3 of Swords and the 8 of Cups, they're not going to like you walking away from them. But this is telling me there's advice to kind of say no, whatever that no looks like for you. 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. 5 of Cups. And this could even be somebody here who wants you to come and be a 2-piece when you're quite happy to be single or solo as well. You may want to do something on your own. You could be even planting seeds towards something else, an enterprise, a business, something else. Something else. Could be entrepreneurship with the Queen of Wands. You could be a feminine I'm talking to. But there's something here about the 5, them being disappointed that they couldn't get you back, or they couldn't have you work with them, or you're saying no to them. What are they going to do after this? 5 of Swords. Oh, 8 of Swords. Hangman. Ace of Pentacles. Be careful, Tower, because you know what this is? I'm going to tell you what this is. King of Pentacles. This could even be somebody who turns around and starts competing with you because you said no to them. So this is like feeling salty that you didn't say yes, and them really, really wanting to work with you, be in a relationship with you, collaborate with you, and then them turning around and saying, oh, because this person's smart, because this person is probably a threat to me, I'm going to hate on them, I'm going to sabotage them, I'm going to see it that they don't go further or bigger or better than me. So this could definitely be like work, competition, somebody that you refuse to work with, and then they become your biggest competitor. So just be aware of that 5 of Swords energy coming from that person. 7 of Wands. They're going to start to be the best. They want to be the best. They want to be better than you. It's like if you're not willing to work with me, Capricorn, then I want to outdo you. I want to be the best. If this is a partnership, oh, you want to say no to a reconciliation, you don't want to connect with me, you feel like you're better on your own, Capricorn. All right, I'm going to show you who's better. Yikes. 6 of Cups. Could be somebody from the past, someone who you've been working with. Knight of Wands and the 2 of Cups. So because you won't go back to them, because you won't collaborate with them, because they won't get you to take an offer that they want to take on their terms, they're going to play with you. The Chariot card, the Devil, they're going to play with you. I'm sorry for this message. Because you want to move on from them, because you want to kind of leave it alone, you deem it as you're going to be more successful not doing this. You could even politely decline. This doesn't look like you're being salty or you're telling them to go, you're cussing their mom. It doesn't even look like all that. It just looks like you saying, actually, I don't think it's for me. And the energy you're going to get from this person is diabolical with that Devil and the Chariot card. You don't want to work with me, Cap? All right, let me make your life a living hell. Let me show you who's better in this game with the 8 of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Let me humble you. Yikes. 4 of Wands. The Star. Let me be better than you. Oh my gosh, who are you dealing with? How is this going to go for Capricorn here? Hierophant. Okay. 8 of Wands. I see you giving them a run for their money, because you're not small fry in this game, whatever this is. So even if this is like a connection, a relationship that you're saying no to, I still see you coming out in a really good position. And what's going to benefit you, Capricorn, this is a little bit of advice for you. What's going to benefit you is not playing this person's game. Because what they want you to do is go fire for fire, toe to toe with them. There's a lot of satisfaction and reward through winning, and you ain't even trying. Just do you. You ain't got to do all this. Life is hard. You ain't got to do all this. Let them do what they're doing. Be you. Because I feel like you got it in you. 9 of Cups. You ain't got nothing to sweat about. You don't. You don't have nothing to sweat about. The Hermit. Work in silence. Move in silence. The Strength card and the Hermit. And to be honest with you, energetically, I feel like you are stronger doing something under the surface, below, under the radar, if you like, low key. Don't feel like you've got to kind of meet this person where they're at with the energy that they're coming with the Ace of Cups, and you're still going to be blessed. You're still going to be blessed. It's not going to touch you. Ace of Wands. Yeah, someone wants to compete with you. 10 of Swords. But they got to be careful, because they could be creating a blockage and an ending for themselves. You know, those people who are so gung-ho on having some sort of one-up? 5 of Wands. Their main motivation. There's people out there who their main motivation in life, in business, in success, especially people who you've dealt with in the past. And, you know, there could have been a two-piece thing, or a thing where you worked with them in the past, and then you choose to go it alone, or you choose to go your separate ways, or the relationship breaks down, or the friendship isn't a thing anymore, and you just kind of choose to kind of, I wish you the best, I send you away in love and light, this ain't really for me, I'm on to new things, bigger, better things, I just want to work on my thing right now. Doesn't even have to be salty or bitter or any of those things. There's some people who would take that as offense. There's some people who would hold a grudge. And 5 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. Some people thrive off of the energy of competition. Some people take it as, okay, well, I want to drag you down because you don't want to work with me anymore. It's very petty. It's very low vibrational. And this person needs to be careful, but that's not your business. This isn't your concern. It's their concern at this point. Because this could be how someone's moving around you. I hope this is not you moving this way. It doesn't really look like you. It looks like someone else. It's like someone needs to be careful of having that as their main motivation for success. Because you're over here, while you're over here in hermit mode, doing your thing, building in silence, happy to be doing so, cool, not competing with anyone, not watching no one, not comparing your grass. And their motivation is you and dragging you down. That steam can only go so far, especially if you're not really feeding into this energy. So just remember that, you know, you don't have to go fire, toe to toe with no one. We ain't got to compete with people out here. The world. Queen of Pentacles. You could do something online. 9 of Swords. And someone's going to realize that, you know, success for you isn't through validation, isn't through wanting to compete and be the best, comparing yourself to others. There's success to be had. Everybody can eat at the table. You don't have to do that. And it's almost going to be humbling for this person, where they're eventually going to run out of steam and stop, because their steam right now is ammunition that you don't want to do something with them. And when they see you're not giving it any attention, paying it no mind, it's going to be like, whoa, okay, well, now I have to fuel myself through just my own desire to be successful. And you could definitely have someone here who's only doing things because, or doing something because they want to be better than you as well. And that's also something that people need to watch out for, especially where it comes to karma and feeling like you're going to be successful and going to be able to stunt on another person because you're competing. That never goes well. That never goes well. Okay, so leave them where they're at. Let them compete with themselves. Whew. Keep being amazing, Capricorn. Aquarius, let's go. Aquarius. Aqua. Any Aquarians in the building? Oh, my bracelet. Thank you. I actually got this in Mexico last year, and it's been away. Like, I've put it away in my jewelry and I hadn't worn it like till more recently, and now I'm not taking it off. It's just been on me. It's turquoise. Really nice. Let's see. Yeah, really nice, and the detail is so intricate, like on the stones as well. Thank you, my love. Not everyone suits that stone. Yeah, I love my gemstones. Love my gemstones. I don't really wear this stone often, but when I saw it, I really liked it, so I got it last year. All right, let's get into this. Aqua. What's going on for my Aquarian people? We're almost there, guys. Six of Swords. Nine of Wands. The Seven of Cups. Okay. Queen of Pentacles. You could be working on something. Excuse me. You could be working on something and you're unsure of the direction of where it's going. You could feel that you're kind of like burnt out or you're tired. You're trying to kind of stay the course, or you're trying to keep going with something, and it's kind of like you're finding it difficult. I feel like because you're unsure over where you're going with something or where it's going to take you. This could be to do with a hobby, a craft, some work that you're doing, something that you do for work. Justice. The Knight of Pentacles. You could also feel like something has been dragging or something's been taking too long. And the Star. You could be trying to work towards some sort of status or success here, and you just kind of feel like you're not really sure how it's going. It's kind of like trying to be confident that something's going to take you in a good direction, or what you're hoping for, or a goal is kind of like in mind. But you could feel that there's a lot to happen before you get there, or you're unsure if even you're going to reach this goal. And you've been going at this for a long time. You've been consistent, but you're getting kind of like, you could be running out of steam, or you're losing a spark for something. King of Cups. Whatever this is you have a lot of passion for, or you once did, but something may have turned into you being more invested in something to more like it's mundane for you, or you're just kind of like going through the motions, and that could be making you reevaluate whether this is something you want to continue with. Ten of Swords. Magician. Ace of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. I don't know if this is about you're losing confidence in something, or you've just put in so much work and effort that it's just like, should I just throw in the towel? I don't think you should. I don't think you should throw in the towel. You might actually regret giving up on something here, because I feel like as soon as this is kind of giving the energy as soon as you're about to have a breakthrough and you kind of feel like you're at your lowest, or you're kind of like you've got no more juice in the tank or no more energy, that's when it happens. That's when it happens. So some of you are coming to the end of a goal, or you know, you may feel like the end is not in sight, but it's closer than you think. All right, so don't give up. Some of you are tempted to walk away from something, and you've actually got good news around the corner with the Emperor. What you're looking for is coming. What you're looking for is coming. The breakthrough is coming. The growth is coming. It is the Emperor, the Page of Wands, that you could be prematurely, and I say prematurely loosely because you could be working on this thing. You've been working on this thing. So it's like just as you're about to hit the gold, you're going to walk away, or you're thinking of walking away. And you're going to be, if you continue with what you're doing, for some of you, it's a business. For some of you, you're wondering, you know, if something that you're putting a lot of energy, time into is going to be fruitful for you. I feel like as soon as if you carry on with what you're doing, as soon as you have that breakthrough, you're going to get that burst of passion again. You're going to get that burst of energy of this is why I do what I do. So some of you could maybe have not received much of a reward for a while in terms of, you know, progress. I don't want to say validation from the outside. This looks very internal. This looks like a very personal sort of thing to you. So don't give up. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Some of you are worried about a relationship. There could be ghosting that's going on between you and a person, whether this is someone who ghosted you, or you're stressed out because you ghosted someone. There's like a withdrawal. This could be a fire sign for some of you. Some of you, you have strong fire placements alongside someone as well. So they could be a fire sign and you have some significant fire placements in your chart. You could just even share a very passionate connection with this person. The physical intimacy between you and this person could be off the chain, something that you've never experienced ever again in your life, or you've never had it like that before. And you could be very up in your head regarding a situation that you're not in contact with this person or something like that. Someone could be desiring to be around you again or connect with you in some way. Three of Wands. It could be that you do have a comeback around coming in. This could be something that is more stable this time around. Why did it not go that way in the past? I don't know if for some of you it was just a physical based connection or something where you guys didn't kind of invest fully in this connection. Someone could have had other responsibilities. This could be work, heavy work. You could have had work going on as well. You could have got very busy. It may not have been the right time in the past for some of you to kind of build something stable. Other things could have got in the way of this connection with the Lovers being here. But somebody can't stop thinking about you. Six of Wands. Yeah, this is somebody who really enjoyed the time that you shared together. Could be a Leo. Four of Cups. Yeah, this is someone who feels like they're kind of missing out on like some sort of fun that they had with you, good time that they had with you. They can't kind of shake this. I think this is mutual though. I feel like this is someone who you think about a lot as well. And it's been very uncomfortable to kind of be apart from you, or there be a separation of some kind. Seven of Wands. Page of Cups. Someone's reaching out to you. The Eight of Wands. Someone's reaching out to you. You're going to be happy to hear from this person, but you will be guarded, especially if they ghosted you or there was a separation. You may want someone to kind of show you that they're wanting to build something serious. You want some effort from this person. They're coming back though. Four of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords. Someone could be competing with you for an opportunity. This could be a love interest. Three of Cups. For some of you, you might have a friend that has gone for your partner, or they're watching. What is this? I don't know if there's like an ex here that you've left behind and someone wants your sloppy seconds. I am done. Oh my gosh, is this what this is? They want your leftovers or something like that. You've been with someone in the past. They may have been waiting for you to move along, and they're very intrigued by something you've left behind or someone you've left behind. This is looking like a friend that wants to see what it's like to be with someone you was with, or no. Oh my gosh. Knight of Wands, yeah, they want to have a go. It's something that you've had before. It's something that you may not even want anymore. And you might have a friend that went and slept with your partner, your ex, or whoever this is, high priestess. It could be a secret. Your intuition could have even have already told you this. Like, yeah, I don't know what this is. And this is the point where I start thinking about bedtime. Three of Pentacles. Why am I up at this time reading cards? I should have went to bed. The Three of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Five of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you'll be disappointed if you knew who someone slept with. I don't know who that's for. The High Priestess is still at the bottom of the deck. Some sort of secret or something here around someone kind of having a go after you did, or they wanted to see what it was like, what you was experiencing. It's giving, I want to experience what it was like to be you, being this person. I don't know. That was very random. That was very sort of like out there and random. It's giving, I need to go to bed. That's what it's giving. Let me get out of here. We got Pisces and I'm going to rest. I got school run in the morning. I got to take my son to school. So I got to be up early. His last day at school for the summer. Don't forget to hit the like, guys. If you've been here from the beginning, I appreciate you. I'm going to get these timestamps up as soon as I can. Before I close my eyes tonight, I promise you I'll put them up. But be patient with me, guys. Right, let's timestamp for Pisces. Okay, Pisces. Let's see. No proof, but you know. Intuition is a very powerful thing. Make it long. I'll try go as long as possible. I'm not really timing them, but I know some of them have probably been longer than others. We'll see. Messages for Pisces. Let's see what's going on for Pisces. Where are all my fishes? Hi, Cynthia. Messages for Pisces. What's going on for my Piscean people? Just in time, Anastasia, just in time. The Ten of Cups and the Judgment card and the Knight of Swords. Okay. Seven of Cups. Someone could be upset with you with a decision that you've made or a decision that you're making at this time. This could even be someone who's pretending to be happy or putting on a brave face, or there's like an energy of acting like they're good with you or acting like they're not feeling this way. Seven of Swords in the reverse, but you're going to see something. You're going to see clearly that somebody's being false. Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is this here? Six of Pentacles. Someone could have been trying to sway you to do something else. Or have you conflicted in some sort of way, make you unsure about what you was doing or where you wanted to go, or planting seeds of doubt, sprinkling them little seeds of doubt in the back of your mind in some way. And someone is upset that you're very sure about a decision, or you found a direction or a path. This is somebody who could be a little bit tickled or triggered that you're very stable. A decision that you've made has led you to be very stable. And I just kind of get an energy here of someone wanting you to be stuck, or someone not wanting you to move forward in some sort of way, which is the reason why they were creating a distraction or a blockage for you. This is somebody who's actively investing in chaos with you, okay? This could even be arguing, bringing up things for no reason, wanting you to argue with them, go back and forth with them. Ace of Pentacles, but something has paid off for you. What did they want you to do here? Page of Cups. What did they want you to do here? Because they're seeing that you didn't do what they said for you to do, or what they wanted you to do. And this is someone here who didn't want you to find some sort of balance, happiness here, a breakthrough of some kind for yourself. They wanted to block that path for you. So this is definitely looking like a distraction, or someone who didn't want you to move forward with something. This could have something to do with success where it comes to money, finances, or how stable you are, or being able to do for yourself, or kind of stand on your own 2 feet. I don't know if somebody wanted you codependent. Is that what that is? The Three of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like someone wanted you to stay in lack. Someone wanted you to stay in this Five of Pentacles, Three of Swords energy, sad about your finances, in a rut, feeling like you couldn't move forward. If this is like financial codependency, or someone feeling like you were waiting on them to eat, or you were waiting on them to do things for yourself, to have or to prosper in some way, you kind of went the other way. You could have started to make decisions based on yourself, not really considering this person. Ten of Swords, Five of Swords. Yeah, they were trying to sabotage you. If this is someone who was betraying you or betrayed you in some sort of way, this is like the energy of someone wanting you to sit in that betrayal, stew in it, marinate in that betrayal. Yeah, there was a betrayal. Yeah, there was pain. Yeah, I'm throwing dirt on your path. I want you to roll in it. I want you to eat it. I want you to immerse yourself in it. I don't want you to come out of it. That's the energy that this is. They wanted that for you. They wanted manifestation of dirt, rut, stuck, sabotage, hurt, pain, going nowhere, deficit, all of the above. And because you invested in the opposite, they don't like it. They don't like that, Pisces. Four of Wands. Justice. You did what was best for you. Four of Pentacles. You stopped telling this person where you was going. You stopped telling this person your moves, because you could have been very forthcoming with someone. They're actually very surprised that you don't open up to them anymore, or you don't tell them everything that you're doing. If you were somebody who was confiding in this person, could even be family, could even be a group of people, but definitely a significant person at the very least, who was possibly trying to have you held back, or not really immerse yourself into forward movement, or whatever this is. I feel like this is someone who's very shocked that you went your own way. I don't know if somebody felt that you couldn't think for yourself, or you needed them. Three of Cups, could even be a group of people. Page of Wands. There's people discussing you. Did you know that? Six of Swords. And these are people who see that you've moved on and you've prevailed in something that's been quite difficult for you. So you've moved forward. There's like a bossing up energy. There's a taking control energy. 8 of Cups, there's a walking away. There's a movement energy. I'm seeing that a lot of you have taken initiative and action to intentionally move forward and improve yourself. And I feel like it's being discussed. Your movement is being discussed. Where you're going is being discussed. Your struggles, what you've been through is being discussed. Definitely. 2 of Cups. If you are in a relationship, you could go for the same sex. You don't have to. Masculine. Doesn't have to be though. Someone could be talking about your love life as well. The Moon. Queen of Wands. Somebody could be wondering who you're investing in as well. Who you're investing in. Are you in a relationship? Who that might be. Are you going to go for somebody who's more intelligent? I don't know why they're so obsessed with thinking about this, but you have someone here really sort of like wondering what type of person, man you're going to choose or woman you're going to choose. Are they going to be this way? Are they going to look that way? Are they going to be an intellectual? Are they going to be able to articulate themselves? Are they going to be like somebody who is physically attractive? Lovers. Why are you going to choose that partner for yourself? Are you going to choose them because you're attracted to them, or are you going to choose them because they stimulate your mind? Like, why is someone so invested in where you're going? Some sort of new relationship they're kind of wondering about with the Hermit. And the reason why they're speculating is because you've had some sort of success in the shadows where seemingly they don't seem to be anywhere to be seen, or you've gone away from someone here. Who is this that's discussing all of this? Way too much in your business. The Hierophant. Could be family. 5 of Cups. The World. People who are upset that they're not with you now, that they're not around you now, that they don't even know what you're kind of going towards, your new beginning, much about where you're going, where you're heading. Something like that. Family with the Hierophant. Could be like a significant figure in your family even. 8 of Pentacles. Why are they so pressed about what you're working towards, what you're building? King of Cups. Are you dating? Why? Be careful of someone trying to love bomb you or want to get around you in some way, want you to give attention to something that is extremely toxic. With the Devil and the King of Cups, this could even be somebody who wants you to be emotionally codependent on them, or emotionally sort of intertwined with them, but not in the best way, not in a healthy way. Queen of Swords and the Death card. You have to have very strong boundaries. This could be with a Scorpio. For some of you, it's a Capricorn. That's very manipulative. I've got to say it because it's here. There could even be energy manipulation for some of you around your emotions, all right? So just be aware of that. Somebody wanting you to choose to intertwine with them or be with them or rely on them in some way. Knight of Wands. 6 of Cups. Page of Swords. Yeah, someone is really intrigued to know who you're building with, what you're doing. With the Chariot card, the Fool, the 3 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. This is someone from your past. Because I'm kind of seeing something here, Pisces, where somebody wasn't the most stable with you, or they were very unreliable or wishy-washy, right? And when they had access to you, this could have been somebody here who done a lot of talking, but they didn't actually bring the action, or there was something that was very much lacking in regards to how they were moving with you. And I feel like someone is very, very caught up on you having some sort of stability or having something reliable, or people collaborate with you and where you're going and what that looks like. And someone is very obsessed with your love life. for some reason. And this could even be somebody who's making a reappearance in your life. I don't know if it will be a good idea to allow anybody from the past back in at all. Two of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, yeah, Queen of Cups. It's like someone wanting to kind of get back in with you, maybe emotionally kind of tug on your heartstrings a little bit. So don't get up in your head. Don't get up in your head, because I feel like that's what someone wants you to do. With the High Priestess and the Eight of Swords, don't question your intuition. Don't like overthink something, especially if you're on the way of moving forward and you've decided that you're going to separate from someone, because you could definitely have someone here wanting to kind of hold you back, especially if it's like an energy of, you know, someone wanting you to be unsure about standing on your own or not kind of collaborating with them or moving on or something. It just looks like someone wanting to create blockages from you, and now they see you kind of getting away from them, or you've kind of built something else, or you look like you're kind of doing well with the action that you've taken, the decision that you've made to move forward. It's like someone wants to kind of come in and try something else to have you stick around. And I just feel like it's not the most high vibrational person. If anything, they're very manipulative. And I also feel like you do have new opportunities coming in, especially where it comes to love. He's number one manipulator, but not anymore. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. I know that's right. Sometimes people will, you know, resort to kind of low means of keeping you kind of stuck, especially when they see that, you know, old tactics are not working. They'll come in wearing a different wig. They will literally switch wigs and come back in and try to be a whole different person and try it that way this time. And you have to be very careful. I'm telling you. Hey, Cosmic. Shouts out to my London crew. It is past 12 over here, and I'm about to go. That was all the signs done, guys. All the signs done. How long did that take us? 2 hours, 47 minutes. Literally, I've just finished. I started at, I don't even know what time it was. It was nearly 10, I think, when I started. But I have my timestamps. I'm going to go ahead and upload these. And I got to get to bed, guys, because I've got to get my son to school in the morning. Summertime is starting, guys. Summertime is starting. I hope you do more often. Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. Do you know what it is? I said it at the beginning, like my energy when I do lives is like I just get so drained. Like, please believe every time I do a live, I just have this overwhelming tiredness that happens every time. So I just find that reading in short bursts is a lot easier for me. I could go live for like signs and stuff, but because of the way life is set up, it's just easier for me to pre-record where I can pause and all of that stuff. I just feel like there will be a lot more that goes into lives and stuff. But energy wise, I don't know what it is. It's just different. I know tomorrow I'm probably going to feel the crash of energy after the live. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just so many energies coming in. I don't know if it's just live connecting. I don't know what it is, but it takes it out of me a little bit. Good night, guys. I'll be back in the morning probably to do, where are we? Cancer and Pisces. I think that's where we are. Then I'm going to be moving on to, I believe it's earth signs, I think. But at least you have an all signs from me. Hopefully you enjoyed the reading. Thank you for rocking with me. I appreciate you guys every time. The love is felt. The love is returned as well. I appreciate you. Have a good day. Have a good evening. Have a good night. Keep being amazing. And don't let anybody stress you out. Not today, not tomorrow, not in the summer, not next year, not at Christmas time. Don't allow it to happen, guys. Don't. It's not worth it. Be happy. Mwah. Thank you, guys. Timestamps are coming. Be patient with me. I know I'm going to have people as soon as I come off here. Where's the timestamps? Where's the timestamps? I'm coming. I'll put them up for you. Give me like 15 minutes. Mwah. Take care, guys. See you later.